Dowling Catholic is actually one of the largest Catholic high schools in the country. And we're excited that we think we're going to have about 12 to 15% enrollment growth over the next 4 years, putting us over or near 1,600 students.
That sense of knowing each other and building relationships inside the walls of this place. The first thing you always hear from people is
the community.
The community.
The community aspect.
Having that community and people that supported you is what I love the most about it. My experience at Dowling helped shape where I am now, from sports to the academics to the faith aspect. The Dowling community, it's really special.
I really love the people, the students, but also my teachers.
Everyone's just welcoming, just kind.
They're there for people. They're there for everyone.
I just love Dowling.
Dowling Catholic has been at 1400 Buffalo Road for over 50 years now. We're truly grateful for the sacrifice and the facilities that were created. However, it's time to make another investment for the next 50 years.
I sit on the Dowling Catholic Foundation, and I see firsthand, these kids come in, they present to us. There's just this constant problem of we don't have enough space, we don't have the right space for extracurricular activities, athletics and clubs.
Picture a student pulling into campus in the morning. The first issue is, where do you park?
The parking lot is super crowded all the time, and we have the soft lot, which is basically overflow parking, and it's super far away from the school.
Sometimes there's not spots and I have to go to the Y.
And also on 18th Street, which is 2 to 3 blocks away from campus. In the winter months, it's dark until 7:15. We have individuals coming in much earlier than that.
We have so many entrances at Dowling Catholic. If they hadn't been here, they don't know which entrance to come through. The big thing is that we'll have people walking around in the academic part of our school, which during a ball game, they have no business being there. A school gym, especially at Dowling Catholic, is more than athletics. We have our all-school masses. We have pep rallies. Our current gym space is getting very tight.
Especially like the locker rooms, we have 3 teams in one locker room. It's just packed before like practice. We're all trying to get ready. You just kind of need a breath and just kind of some space would be nice.
We have teams that do not get locker rooms. We have teams that change in restrooms, which is less than ideal.
Right now, we either have to have a team come in and practice before school at 6 a.m. or stay until 9 or 9:30 p.m.
Starts to cut into homework time, starts to cut into, family dinner.
The other problem is if a student were to have practice at 4:30, they very well may be staying on campus until that time. They don't have anywhere to go in our building.
My sister, her freshman year, practiced till like 7:45 sometimes, so I'd kind of have to just sit in the hallway while I waited for her. If a student were to have just a sheet of homework that they had to get done in 10 or 20 minutes, the cafeteria is the place that they would go to do it, which is unfortunate because there's either people eating in there or running past you to get to other classes.
This isn't a project that's creating flashy things. This is a project that is meeting necessary needs for our students with the excellence that we have set as a high bar here at Dowling Catholic over time.
We will be reorienting the campus more to an east-west traffic flow, both in cars and pedestrian traffic.
It will centralize our parking for students and channeling all of those kids into one entrance.
By having a main entrance where all the students know to come, it also then gives them that gathering space, that student union feel that as a college prep school we want to replicate. There would be an area called the Student Commons, which would be a place for them to be before school and after school, a place that maybe they can relax a little bit and get their homework done, or that clubs can meet without having to find a teacher who will let them use their classroom. At Dowling Catholic, we know that we have a strong sense of community and we work diligently on our culture. This edition of creating a union and commons will actually give that community a home. When Dowling was created, we did not hold 6 games on a Friday night. Now we do. We need to be able to house our students and visiting teams and allow everyone of every age to be present inside of the arena enjoying those activities.
We're trying to provide a top feeding arena Finding restrooms, finding their seat, finding concessions will be much more convenient than what we currently have.
It's not only going to be a center for athletics, but that's where we're going to hold our all-school mass. With a greater capacity for seating, that'll give us an ability where students aren't necessarily sitting on top of each other as they often have to now.
The locker rooms in the arena would be bigger and certainly more well-equipped to house those teams.
One of the things that became evident was the new requirements to have a storm shelter. We are getting the highest graded FEMA safety facility that can be built. The added value to it is it also is another gym.
More teams can practice at once, and instead of getting home at 8:30 or 9, they're getting home at 7:30 or 8. That's a really big difference. And now they're going to be walking back into a parking lot where their car is located on campus in a safe, well-lit environment.
Other schools, their facilities are unbelievable.
And we are falling behind. That is going to take away from the possibility of enrollment here at Dowling.
It's time for Dowling to make that investment to really create a great opportunity for our students to come in and have the faith-filled education that they should have.
Our goal for the Honoring Our History and Faith in Our Future campaign overall is $76 million. The first significant milestone for the campaign is laying the foundation with a goal of $35 million. The second milestone is building the framework. This goal is $58 million. The third milestone is finishing with purpose. During our preliminary work with a small number of donors, we've been able to reach the $35 million mark for laying the foundation. Dowling Catholic has a long history that extends back to both Dowling and St. Joseph's Academy. Throughout the last 100 years, the Des Moines Catholic community has come together again and again to support the future of our schools. It is our turn to pick up that mantle and carry it forward.
My 4 years at Dowling were the absolute best 4 years of my life. We want to see Dowling continue to prosper and do the job it's been able to do for its students for the long time in the future.
It's something my family was always a part of, whether it was my cousins, whether it was my grandpa, whether it was my parents. What I hope for the future generations is, honestly, I hope they can have an experience as similar as I did.
This campaign is paying it forward for the future generations.
Dowling is enriching the greater Des Moines community in what they stand for.
I think about the people that didn't have a direct personal interest of having kids or grandkids here, but they knew the benefit of having Dowling here.
Now, Dowling's the option in Des Moines. We need that student life to be at a much higher level than it is today. We have to do something.
The campaign has not been considered lightly, and all of the elements that we celebrate here at Dowling Catholic, from the academics to the athletics to the faith, will all benefit from this campaign.
We have a responsibility to continue to build.
If we want to celebrate the future of Catholic education and to continue to be proud of it, this is the time.
I'm excited as a coach to see how much more we can achieve when our students have more opportunities.
It isn't going to happen unless our caring, capable people step up and make generous gifts.
Ultimately, it's going to be you and the rest of the community that make this goal come alive.
This is an important cause. We need to step up, do our duty, just as somebody else did their duty many, many decades ago when this school was built. So let's get at it, make it happen.
I'm asking you for your support so that we can truly create leaders for life centered on Christ.